So guys, 5 things that we know from looking at the trailer and the leaks and everything that we know that will come to the server, to the dev server, I mean to the game, etc, right? So let's talk about some of the stuff that we noticed. First thing is that trust vectoring control is being added, of course, with the SU30SM, and apparently it is going to be explained tomorrow, meaning that a dev string, dev server for sure tomorrow, according to the plans that Gaijin has. This was basically came from Smin, a lot of people were asking stuff, and yeah, basically they were, asking if there was any buttons or anything that would be different, and he said that it will be explained tomorrow. So there might be some level of controllability there to turning on and off, or maybe something like that, and yeah, that is going to be shared tomorrow, which is pretty cool, right? The second one is that multiple variants of the F18 are indeed coming. We can see 2 variants at first in the trailer. The first one is using just the sparrows, and the second one using the M120s. You can see that the second one has a red tail, right, from a different squadron. They are both F-18Cs, apparently, okay? It would be an early and later model. It's not an F-18A, apparently. Looking at the pictures and looking at what real-life differences between the A's and C's. Of course, this is very, I mean, I could be wrong, because there were a lot of A's that were upgraded and stuff, so according to most, people in forums and stuff about these aircraft, this thing should be an F-18C early, okay? But it could be the A+ that was in the leak as well. But I have a feeling that it is a C early, okay? And then the other one is basically a C late. So probably the first one, the one that fires sparrows and stuff, will be the premium that the leak was talking about. And then we will have the C model being the the late model C, being the proper one for the tech tree, with M120s and stuff being 13.7, 13 point something, right? So yeah, that's it. Third thing is that the SU30SM will be able to use 14 missiles. I talked a little bit about that on the reaction video that I did about the trailer, but yes, indeed you can see the SU30SM using pylons that would be able to be used to use 14 missiles. So it would be 2 on the wingtips, of course, R-73s, and then 6 missiles under the wings, 3 in each wing, and then 2 under the engines, and then 2 pylons that if you use the R-77, it could be 4 missiles because of a double pylon, between the engines, okay? And not only that, the F-18 as well is being able to carry on the C models, on the Legacy Hornets, at least the 12 missiles. So it would be able to carry 2 tip, wingtip missiles, the M9s, and then 4 in each, under each wing, and then 2 extra on the fuselage, meaning that it could actually take, for example, in the C late model, I'm talking about this late model, of course, with the M120s, it could take 10 M120s and then 2 M9s. Of course, the E model apparently can even take more because it has more pylons, so we will need to wait and see how that turns out. Just because it wasn't on the trailer, it doesn't mean that it's not gonna come. The fourth thing is that although it is not a skin that we have seen in the game, the MiG-21 that appears at the late stages of the trailer is just for show. It's not really a new aircraft or anything. It's just a story thing there to include in the video, okay? So it's not a new MiG-21. Somebody said that it was the Bison. It's for sure not the Bison. So it's just a normal MiG-21 that is there for trailer sake, of cinematic sake, right? So it was confirmed by, or denied by, Zmin himself, okay? Which is our main beloved community manager in the English pages, right? And the last thing that I want to talk about is that since most of the vehicles that were in that trailer, I think every single vehicle on that trailer were on the leak, you can expect, on the very least, the Finnish F-18C as well, maybe the F-18E, as I was talking about, the J-11B, all the things, so yeah, for sure, you know, most of the stuff that was on the leaks will appear on the game this patch. Basically the trailer just confirmed. Of course we already kind of knew, but we were having just a lot of dev logs from boats and, you know, and tanks and stuff, so of course it's kind of like, oh my god, right? But yeah, with the aircraft there, you can have a feeling that it will be most of the leaks that will be there. One thing that we have to know is that, of course, the F2 that was on those leaks, is they are saying that it might be delayed or might be pushed back. This can be something that it, you know, happens or not. Why is that? Because the Eurofighter, I don't know if you remember, was leaked that it was only going to come in 2025, and guess what, it actually came in the last patch of last year, right? Or one of the patches last year. So yeah, it doesn't mean that, oh, it's gonna be delayed. No, maybe it will come in this update, maybe it will be delayed, we don't know, right? Anything can happen. So these leaks, of course, they are like almost everything is right about them, but they are still something that comes way before official confirmation, which means that it's not an official confirmation, which means things might change, like they say always on those leaks, right? So just have that in mind. So don't get sad yet if you didn't see a certain aircraft in the trailer or a certain tank or anything. Apparently it feels like a more focused on aircraft update. I don't see anything that it's indicating that we will see a new MBT or anything like that. But still, I think the F-18 was really needed. I mean, it's been a while since I've talked about this. This aircraft needed to be added. You know, the Su-30 SM makes a lot of sense. They're talking about the G11B, the F2, other F-18s. These all make sense, right? So just have that in mind. This is probably just an F-18 patch related, basically. So yeah, hopefully we get as many as possible for all the nations that could receive it. But yeah, basically this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments what you think about these 5 things that we know for the trailer. And I see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, yes, like I said before, tomorrow we will have a dev stream for sure. Like, unless something really weird happens. Ismin is already saying that we have some news tomorrow and stuff. So yeah, dev stream for sure tomorrow morning. As I said, I will be watching a race, the endurance race, as well as doing videos for you guys. So yeah, just keep that in mind. And yeah, dev server for sure. Like, it's very likely that we will see it coming tomorrow as well. So let me know in the comments, what do you want to see, you know, once these things start to get confirmed and stuff from the channel. And I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and bye guys, see ya.